Homecoming Commissioner.
And I am Madison DeRosa, this year's ASB President. We will be your Masters of Ceremony tonight. At this time, we will be presenting the class walls, which took a lot of time and dedication from our student body. We will also be crowning your Winter Homecoming King and Queen. We please ask that you hold your applause for the end of the show.
This year's homecoming theme is classic cartoons. Different cartoons have been represented on each wall. Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, and SpongeBob.
The freshman wall represents the classic TV show SpongeBob. The freshman class is advised by Mrs. Diana DeMattis.
Next is the sophomore class. The sophomore wall represents the classic cartoon Tom and Jerry. It is advised by Miss Lynette Rocha.
Next we have the junior class wall, representing the cartoon Scooby-Doo. Their class is advised by Miss Kathy Mendez.
And finally, we have the senior wall, representing the cartoon Looney Tunes. The senior class is advised by Dr. Harold Shutt and Miss Jolene Yarnell.
Now we're going to announce the winners. In fourth place, we have the juniors. Winter Homecoming King and Queen, Colton Duty and Logan Reel, who will be crowning the 2017 Winter Homecoming winners. It is now time to introduce the first 2017 Winter Homecoming King candidate. The first nominee is Ben Balswick, escorted by his mother, Marty Balswick, and his bestie, Donovan Miguel. Takes pride in is his lips because he keeps them full and luscious. He would like to recognize his parents for always being there for him. His future plans are to take over the family business and get rich. One thing that always puts a smile on his face is seeing Donovan Miguel smile.
Our next 2007 King nominee is Wyatt Bodine, escorted by his parents, Brett and Sharon Bodine. Wyatt would like to recognize his brother, Wesley Bodine, because he is the dude and his best friend. Wyatt is involved in esports and enjoys playing games and riding on his longboard. One thing that always puts a smile on his face is his dog.
The next King nominee is Bryce Durjava, escorted by his father, Jason Durjava. Bryce would like to recognize Mr. Piersma for teaching him skills he could use in the real world. Bryce is a part of the Ag Mechanics judging team and on the baseball team. Bryce's favorite high school memory is hanging out in Clay's trailer at fair.
The next 2017 Winter Homecoming King nominee is We'd like to recognize his parents for always being there for him and giving him the tools he needs to succeed. His future plans include going to college, playing basketball, and pursuing a degree in law enforcement, or maybe become a great history teacher like Mr. Dambaum. One person that Cole looks up to is Donald Trump, because he gets things done.
Our next Winter Homecoming nominee is Brian Wally. Brian takes pride in sports because it's what he does best at. He has participated in football for all 4 years of high school, track for 3, and soccer for 1. Brian would like to recognize his grandfather for being his biggest supporter no matter what he does. Brian's future plans include being a successful businessman and becoming wealthy enough to buy his mother a house. Brian's favorite high school memory is picking daisies with Joe in athletics.
It is now time to introduce our 2017 Winter Homecoming Queen candidates. Our first Queen candidate is Callista Draper. Courtney Draper. Someone special she'd like like to recognize is her father, Paul Draper, and her best friend, Shania Raskdale, for always being there and supporting her through all her decisions. Something that always puts a smile on Callista's face is her cousin, Chloe Lum. She looks up to her older sister as a role model because she's taught her that no matter what life throws at you, you have to keep fighting.
Our next 2017 Winter Homecoming Queen nominee is Taylor Drummond, escorted by her father, Tony Drummond. The special people she'd like to recognize are her parents for always pushing her to do her best and allowing her to do what she loves. Something she takes pride in is being involved at school and at church. Her future goals include going to college and either pursuing a career in criminal justice or music production. One thing that always puts a smile on her face is her friends who make her laugh all the time. She looks up to her family because they always give her life advice.
The next 2017 Queen nominee is Stephanie Loza. Her future plans is to become the best elementary school teacher ever. Something she is proud of is surviving high school. She looks up to her parents, Armindo and Amelia Loza, because they've showed her that through hard work and determination, your goals will come true. A special person she'd like to recognize is her sister Margie, because she's the real homie G.
Our next nominee is Stephanie Pacheco, escorted by her parents. Stephanie takes pride in being there for people when they need her the most. She would like to recognize all her close friends for sticking by her side through her best and worst moments, and her parents for guiding her and helping to shape her to be the person she is today. Something Stephanie is proud of is completing the seal of illiteracy. One thing that puts a smile on Stephanie's face is being able to help people with anything she can. Stephanie looks up to her older sister Cindy because no matter what, she can always count on her.
The next 2017 Winter Homecoming Queen nominee is Kaylee Pettigrew, escorted by her parents, Ty and Nancy Pettigrew. Something she takes pride in is her education because it is the beginning of a whole new life and future career. Someone special she would like to recognize is her family for always pushing her in the right direction, and her boyfriend for always making her laugh and letting her be herself. Something she is proud of is making the varsity soccer team as a freshman and making it to playoffs last year. Kaylee looks up to her older sister, Kaylee, for always telling her right from wrong and helping her throughout high school.
And now, the 2017 Winter Homecoming King is Brian Wally.
And the 2017 Winter Homecoming Queen is Stephanie Loza. This concludes our varsity halftime ceremony. Thank you all for attending and supporting the Hilmar Yellow Jackets. Anyone is welcome to take pictures with the royalty inside of the wrestling room.